season replays, fantasy drafts, ultimate created leagues, and what if tournaments. It's Coffee Cup Games with the coach, DKM. Hey, this is Coach DK. So let's just do a real quick recap after we've concluded all game ones of the first round in the American and the National League playoffs. So in the American League, you will see Chicago leads the series 1-0 after a 7-2 victory. Milwaukee, the number 5 seed, beat the number 4 seed when they won 1-0 in the lowest scoring game of the entire set. Cleveland is leading their series against the Kansas City Blues after winning 6-3. And the big upset in the American League is that the Buffalo Bulls are leading the series after winning 10-5. So quite a development going on there. In the National League, we see that Brooklyn, the number 1 seed, is leading their series after winning 9-5. In the highest scoring game of the game ones, the Pittsburgh Pirates lost to the Chicago Orphans in an incredible game. So Chicago's leading that series 1-0. Another great game was St. Louis versus Philadelphia, and St. Louis won 10-9. So St. Louis is winning that series 1-0. And then the upset in the National League is that the Cincinnati Red Stockings, the number 7 seed, beat the number 2 seed Boston Bean Eaters. So if you're paying attention, in both the American and the National League, 1 beat 8, 5 beat 4, 3 beat 6, and 7 beat 2. So we've concluded the first games. So now we're about to enter into the second games of the series. All right, and during this episode, we're going to be covering the American League. The games on the left-hand side, Kansas City and Cleveland, and then Buffalo and Indianapolis will be the daytime games. And then on the right-hand side, those will be the night games. That'll be Minneapolis versus Chicago and Milwaukee versus Detroit. So our first game of the episode will be the number 6 Kansas City Blues, who are going to be traveling to the number 3 Cleveland Babes. And here are the lineups for Kansas City. We have Farrell, the center fielder, leading off. Hemphill, the right fielder, batting second. O'Brien, the left fielder, batting third. Dungan, the first baseman, will be batting fourth. Klingman, the shortstop, will be batting fifth. Wilson, the catcher, batting sixth. Coughlin, the third baseman, batting seventh. Schaefer, the second baseman, will be batting eighth. And Waddy Lee, the pitcher, will be batting ninth. For the home team, the Cleveland Babes, we have leading off as usual Ollie Pickering, the center fielder. We have Flood, the second baseman, batting second. We have LaChance, the first baseman, batting third. Ginnens, the left fielder, fourth. Sullivan, the third baseman, will be batting fifth. Grisham, the catcher, will be batting sixth. Today, Frisbee, the right fielder, will be starting and batting seventh. And Buelo, the shortstop, will be batting eighth, with the ninth batter being the pitcher, Bill Hoffer. And before we jump into any of the highlights, I just ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments. I would really appreciate it. Always good to see the interaction with people who observe the videos. So now let's go ahead and check out some of the games. After Cleveland's right-handed pitcher Bill Hoffer mows down Kansas City's hitters 1, 2, 3, we now enter the action in the bottom of the first. All right, Ollie Pickering's up. It's center fielder. He is going to draw a walk. We're going to go ahead and try to see if we can attempt to steal here. And he does get a good roll. Let's try to steal third with a lead with a +4 pickoff move. And he does pick third. So now Flood is up with a runner automatically on third base. And Flood is going to hit a fly ball to left field. Hopefully that'll be deep enough with Pickering's speed. He should be able to score, and he does. Now LaChance is up. He's going to rip a single. So that's 2 straight hits and a walk, and we haven't even out yet. Let's go ahead and see if we can get LaChance to steal. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. And he does steal second. 3 stolen bases in the inning. Now Ginnens is up, and he's going to rip a single. LaChance has a chance to score. Nope, we're just going to play it safe with only 1 away. Sullivan's up, and we're going to try to steal again. 1-18, can't argue with that odds. 1-12, yep, let's go ahead and do it. and a fourth steal in the innings. Now Sullivan has a chance. He's going to hit a ground ball to short, and Kleeman's going to throw it to first, and a runner scores, and that's going to give us 2 runs for the inning. Now, top of the second, Dungan is up. He's going to need a 1 for a triple. He gets a 9, so that'll be a single. Klingman's up. He's going to rip a single. So Kansas City's bats apparently just woke up. Here's Wilson. He's going to get a hit. 3 straight singles, and a runner just scored. And now Coughlin's going to hit a ground ball to Buelo, who needs to make a plate, and it's a single again with an error. So 2 more runs are added. Now Schaefer's up. He's going to hit a ground ball, bringing in the runner. 4 runs. Lee, the pitcher's going to line out. And now Farrell, the leadoff man, is up. He's going to have a play. It'll probably going to be a pop-up, and it is. But Kansas City comes storming back 4-2. Here's Frisbee. He needs a 1, hard number to get. And it's going to be an 11, so that's going to be a fly out. Next up is Buelo. And Buelo, the 8th hitter, shortstop, is going to hit a single. Hoffer is up, the pitcher. He's going to rip a single, and we're going to hold Buelo with 1 out. Runners on first and second. Pickering is up, the center fielder, and he's going to hit a single. We are going to send Buelo here. Not going to send Hoffer, the pitcher. And, he is thrown out at the plate. Flood is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to third base. Coughlin's going to have to make a play. He does not. It is an error. So a run is in for the inning. And now LaChance is up. He's going to rip a single, and both runners are going to score, bringing us now 5-4. Gennins is up. He's going to hit a single. The inning's not over. LaChance on second. Sullivan's now up, and a line out. But it is 5-4 as we enter the top of the third. Here's Hemphill. He's going to rip a single. O'Brien is up. He's going to get a hit as well. Man, there are just hits everywhere. Dungan's going to hit a single. So 3 straight hits again, and they pick up another run. Here's a hit back to Hoffer. Hoffer's going to have to make a play, and he bobbles the ball. There's an error. Another run scores. It is 6-5. Wilson's up, and it is going to be a pop out in foul territory, so that's going to be 1 away. Coughlin's up. He's going to be struck out. That's going to be Hoffer's first strikeout. And here's Schaefer, the second baseman. He's going to hit a single. Is it going to be enough to score Dungan? They are going to send him, and we're going to have now Lee, the pitcher, up, and that's going to be a strikeout. But the score is 7-5. At the end of 3, the score was 7-5. In the bottom of the 4th, Cleveland cut the deficit in half by scoring a run. And then in the 7th inning, both teams scored 1 run, bringing the score to 8-7. Top of the 9th rolls around, and Kansas City adds that run back, making it 9-7. So now we enter the bottom of the 9th. Cleveland's up, down by 2, and trying to come back and win. And here we are, bottom of the 9th. Sullivan is going to be leading us off. He's going to hit a fly ball to center field. Farrell's going to be there to scoop that one up. That'll be 1 away as we are down 9-7. Christian's up. He's 1 for 4. He's going to start off with a single. So runner on first, 1 guy out. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a stolen base. He does not get a good lead. So it's going to bring up Frisbee, who's 0 for 3. Frisbee's going to hit a fly ball to center field. Farrell's going to have to make another play in the inning. Let's see if he does. He does. He gets under it easily. 2 down. Now here's Buelo, 4 for 4 with a double guy. We went up, and he unfortunately is going to ground out the third, and that's going to end the game. And now for the second game of our matchups today, we have Game 2 of the American League First Round Playoff Series between the number 7 Buffalo Bulls and the number 2 Indianapolis Hoosiers. Buffalo upset the Hoosiers in Game 1, and they lead 1-0 in the series. Interesting matchups on the mound for Buffalo. We have their most frequent starter, Doc Amoli, the left-hander. He went 14-21 during the regular season, did not have any saves. He had a very respectable 3.64 ERA. He started 47 games. He struck out a very solid 92 batters, but he did issue 129 walks. For the Hoosiers, we have a right-hander Frederick Barnes. Not used as often as a starter, but had a very, very good record during the regular season. He went 16-7. He did have 3 saves. He had an incredible 2.32 ERA. Like I mentioned, did not start often. He only started 24 games, but definitely started enough. Had 30 strikeouts and issued 36 walks. And the lineup for the Buffalo Bulls, we have center fielder Getman leading off. Second baseman Atherton will be batting second. Schreckengoss, the catcher, will be third. Halligan, the right fielder today, will be playing batting fourth. Knoll will be in. He will be playing left field, batting fifth. Hallman, the shortstop, batting sixth. Carey, the first baseman, batting seventh. Andrews, the third baseman, batting eighth. And the ninth batter will be the pitcher, Doc Omole. For the Indianapolis Hoosiers, we have starting off Topsy Hartzell, the left fielder. Magoon, the second baseman, will be batting second. Sock Siebel, the center fielder, will be batting third. Hickey, the third baseman, will be in the cleanup spot. Doc Powers, the first baseman, will be batting fifth. Hogreaver will be playing right and batting sixth. Hayden, the catcher, will be batting seventh. Gayer, the shortstop, will be batting eighth. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Frederick Barnes. It's the bottom of the first. Buffalo did not score any runs in the top of the first, but we're going to show you something that has not happened yet in our 1900 replay in any of the games that we've actually done. He's going to fly out, so that's going to be an easy 1, 2, 3 inning for Barnes. And now here comes the home team, Indianapolis Hoosiers, trying to bounce back from their letdown yesterday. And first up will be Topsy Hartzell, who's going to lead off for the Hoosiers with a solo shot. Definitely what they need to set a tone for the first inning. After Topsy Hartzell's leadoff home run, there really hasn't been that much action. We enter the top of the third, and Indianapolis is still up 1-0. Frederick Barnes back on the mound, top of the third. Andrews is going to lead off with a single. Needed a 1-2 for a triple, only able to get a single there. And it looks like Doc Molley's trying to bunt and fielded by Hayden, the catcher, and he throws it away. And so Molley takes second. 0 outs. Here's Getman, who still hasn't had a hit. And he starts off with a huge hit. Knocking in a run and tying up the game. Getman's trying to get a lead. He's not able to. Atherton, the second baseman's up. He's going to hit a fly ball into left field. Hartzell's going to be in close enough that Doc Molley, the pitcher's not going to test his arm. Schreckengoss is up. He is going to hit a ground ball to second base. Magoon, who's got incredible range, is not able to find the handle, and it is going to be an error. So another run score. So 2 runs score in the inning, neither one earned against Barnes. Here's Hayden, the right fielder. He's going to, Halligan, the right fielder. He's going to fly out the Safehold. And now here is Knoll. Knoll is going to hit a fly ball to Hogreaver out in the right field. Hogreaver is going to have to make a play here. And he pulls it in to end the inning. Still 2-1 for Buffalo, but now we enter the bottom of the fourth when the Hoosiers try to rally back. Here's Doc Molley on the mound going against Sock Siebel. Sock Siebel is going to hit a ground ball to first base, and that's going to be 1 out. Gray is up. He's going to rip a single, his first hit of the series. Bringing up now Doc Powers, the first baseman. He is 2 for 6 in the series. He's going to be issued a walk. Bringing up Hogreaver. Hogreaver is 2 for 5 in the series. He needs a 1-6 for a triple. He pulls a 5. This is going to clear the bases as Indianapolis takes back the lead 3-2. And the inning's not over with only 1 out. Here's Hayden. He's going to hit a ground ball to second. It is going to be in time, but Hogreaver is not going to be able to advance. Here's Gayer. Gayer's not a good clutch hitter. He's going to hit a ground ball to third base, and that's going to end the inning. It's the bottom of the fifth. Frederick Barnes, the pitcher for Indianapolis, has already grounded out, so there's 1 out. And now the Hoosiers have the top of their lineup. Here's a leadoff man, left fielder Topsy Hartzell, who homered in the first. And he needs a 1-3. He's going to get a 5, so he is going to be on base. They're asking if we want to go ahead and try to stretch this into a double. Why not? He does get the double. So he's going to be at second. Here's Magoon. Magoon is 1 for 6 in the playoffs. He needs a 1 for a home run, and he is going to get a 9. So that's going to be a long fly ball. Hartzell has a chance to try to advance the third. Hartzell using his speed. Here's Sox Seabold. He is 1 for 7 in the playoffs. He's going to hit a ball down the line. Halligan's going to have to make a play. And it went down the line. Not able to get there. Seabold gets an RBI triple. And now Indianapolis is up 4-2. Here's Gray. He needs a 1-8. He does get it. It's going to be another run. 5-2 for Indianapolis. Powers is up, and he's going to pop out to end the inning. But 2 big innings in the 4th and the 5th, both getting 2 runs and giving Indianapolis a 5-2 run and some cushion for Frederick Barnes. It's the top of the 9th. Frederick Barnes has completed 8 innings and then got pulled for a pinch hitter in the bottom of the 8th. So we enter the top of the 9th, and now the manager, me, is going to have to decide who the new pitcher is, but don't think the game is over and that Buffalo is just going to roll over. The game is not over yet. So Garner is going to stay in the game on the mound. He did lead our team with 9 saves during the regular season. So we're going to give him a chance to end the game. Foreman, the pitcher, is up. A little bit surprised by that. And he's going to ground out. Now Getman is up. Getman is 3 for 4 today after being 0 for 4 yesterday. He has 3 singles, one of which was an RBI single. Getman is going to draw a walk. He's got some speed over there, but they need a lot of more runners. And Atherton, the second baseman's up, and that's going to be a strikeout. Schreckengoss, who had 3 hits yesterday, has 0 today. And Gardner is going to pitch and is going to get away from Hayden, the catcher, even though it was a strike. So Getman's able to take second. Schreckengoss up. 2 outs. He needs a 1-10. He gets a 6. Getman is going to advance. Now the tying run is at the plate. Not going to make a move yet as Halligan lines out to end the game. And now for the 3rd game of the episode, we go to the 9th game between the number 8 Minneapolis Millers versus the number 1 Chicago Invaders. Chicago leads this series 1-0. And on the mounds, we have a little bit of a lopsided matchup. For Minneapolis, we have the left-hander, Southpaw Harvey Bailey, who went a dreadful 8-21. He did have 2 saves, and he did have a 4.25 ERA. He started 33 games for the Millers. He did strike out 77 while only walking 60. And he will be going against Roy Patterson, the right-hander for Chicago. He had an extremely impressive 21-6 record, including 3 saves, and he had an equally impressive 2.30 ERA. He started 30 games for Chicago. He struck out 68 and issued 79 walks. And the starting lineup for the Millers looks exactly like it did yesterday. They have Nichols playing second, leading off. Wilmot, the right fielder, will be batting second. Nance, the third baseman, will be batting third. Harvey will be in the cleanup spot. He's playing left field. Worden will be playing first, batting sixth. Fisher, the catcher, batting seventh. Smith, the shortstop, batting eighth. And ninth will be the pitcher, Bailey. A little bit of a different lineup for Chicago as they are going to be going against the Southpaw. They will have Dummy Hoy still leading off, the center fielder. Sugden and Patton have switched spots. Sugden will be batting second and catching. Patton will be batting third and playing second. Hartman, the third baseman, will be in the cleanup spot. Isbell's getting the start today. He's going to be at first base. Sheeran will be batting sixth, playing left field. Schugert will be batting seventh, playing short. McFarland, the right fielder, will be batting eighth. And on the mound will be Roy Patterson, batting ninth. Minneapolis scores 1 run in the top of the first, but they leave the inning feeling disappointed as they had left 2 guys stranded. So now we enter the bottom of the first where Chicago Invaders is going to show why they are the number 1 team in the American League. Bottom of the first, Dummy Hoy is up. He's going to start off with the single, the first hit of the playoffs for him. Dummy Hoy's got some good speed. We're going to go ahead and try to see if we can get anything. And he does. He gets a good jump steal, second base. He is now on second with Sugden, the catcher, up. Sugden went 1 for 4 yesterday. He's going to hit a single. Dummy Hoy is going to be able to score. I would have sent him anyways, but I did not have management of Chicago, but now I do. Patton is up. He went 1 for 4. He's got a runner on first. There's no walks, and he's going to be issued a walk. So runners on first and second, still no outs. Here comes Hartman. And like the first two batters that were in front of him, he went 1 for 4. And like the first two batters, he's going to get on base. He needed a 1-8. He got a 14, so he's going to get a single, but it will be an RBI. Hartman now is on first. Patton is on third. Here comes Fisher. And he's going to rip a single, scoring another one. Bailey is getting hammered. He has faced 5 batters, has not gotten out, and has already issued or given up 3 runs. Sheeran is up. He needs a 1-3, and he's going to get a 12. Doesn't sound like as impressive as the home run, but it is going to score another run. 6 batters have gotten on base. Sugar, the shortstop, is up. He went 2 for 4 yesterday, and finally, Bailey gets somebody to get out as Sugar fouled out to third base. Here's McFarland. McFarland's going to line out. And so Patterson's up, the pitcher. They have had runners on second and third with no outs, and they've gotten 2 straight outs. Here comes Bailey. And it looks like it's going to be a passed ball on Fisher, so another run scores. It is now 5-1, and they immediately have seen enough, and so Harvey Bailey is going to be hitting the showers, and now Gene McGann has come in as Bailey cannot even finish the first inning. Here's Patterson. He is going to line out, and finally the inning is over, but after a quick 5-1 inning. With a comfortable 5-1 lead, Chicago's Roy Patterson just mauls through Minneapolis hitters 1, 2, 3. And now Chicago is going to put the game away for good. Here's Dummy Hoy, who already has a single. He's going to hit a ground ball to Nance. Nance doesn't have a lot of range, and so he gets it by him. And then the bad throw. So Hoy goes all the way over to third base. He is 2 for 2, and here's Sugden. Sugden's going to hit a single. That's going to score another run as Chicago is coasting in this one. Patton's going to hit a ground ball to second base. And it's not going to be a double play as Patton beats out the throw. We are not going to take our foot off the pedal as Patton now gets a stolen base. Here's Hartman. He's going to draw a walk. Here's Isbell. He had an RBI single the last time. And now they bring in another pitcher, Ted Corbett. Ted Corbett's now on the mound. And Isbell is going to pop out. And that's going to be 2 away. Here is Sheeran, who doubled the last time and included an RBI. And he's going to hit another double down the left field line. Patton's going to score easy there, sending Hartman. And a bad throw by Harvey allows the run to score, and Sheeran scores as well. 4 runs in this inning. Shugart is up. He's going to rip a single. The hits just keep on coming, and now McFarland, the right fielder, is up. He's going to hit a ground ball to short. Smith's going to have to make a play, and no, it is another single on an errand for the second time. Chicago has batted through the lineup as the pitcher Roy Patterson is up. The last time he lined out, he's going to line out again. I'm sure Minneapolis is glad to see when Roy Patterson comes up because it usually means an end of an inning. Entering the top of the 9th inning, the score is 12-1. After a huge second and third innings for Chicago, they added runs in the 5th, the 6th, and the 8th. So the score is now 12-1. Roy Patterson, the starter, is looking to complete the game. He's only allowed 1 run, which happened in the first, and he's only allowed 4 hits. Roy Patterson looking to complete the game. Nance is up. He needs a 1 for a home run. He does not get it. That's going to be a fly out to dummy Hoying. Next up is going to be Harvey, who's now pitching. He is 0 for 3, has not gotten a hit in the series, and that streak is going to continue as he's now 0 for 8, 2 away. Davis, possibly the last batter, and he will be, as he's going to hit a ground ball to Hartman, and that's going to end the game. A huge win by Chicago, 12-1, showing why they are number 1 and why the Millers are number 8. And the last game for today in the American League playoffs will be Game 2 between Milwaukee and Detroit. Milwaukee won the first game 1-0 behind Rube Waddell's gem of a pitching. Milwaukee leads the series 1-0. A great matchup on the mounds as we have 2 incredible pitchers. We have Bill Reedy from Milwaukee, the right-hander. He went 22-8. During the regular season, he had 0 saves. He had an amazing 2.20 ERA, started 33 games, struck out only 32, but only walked 36. He will be going against the right-hander Joe Yeager from Detroit. Yeager went 17-9. He had 0 saves as well. He had an even more impressive 2.13 ERA. He started 35 games. He struck out 45 while walking 61. And for Milwaukee, the starting lineup, we will have Anderson, the first baseman, leading off. We'll have Waldron, the right fielder, batting second. Fultz will be at second. He'll be batting third. Diggins, the shortstop, batting fourth. Ketchum, the center fielder, will be fifth. We have Dowd, who will be in left field. He'll be batting sixth. Burke, the third baseman, batting seventh. Spies, the catcher, will be batting eighth. And Bill Reedy, the pitcher, will be batting ninth. And the Detroit Wolverines have a little bit of a different lineup today. Going against the right-hander, we will have Holmes in left field. He'll be leading off. McAllister will be moving to right field. He's going to be batting second. Casey, the third baseman, batting third. Dillon, first base, batting fourth. Harley in center field today. He's going to be batting fifth. Shaw will be the catcher for today's game. He's batting sixth. Ryan, the second baseman, he'll be batting seventh. Kid Elberfeld at short. And the pitcher, Joe Yeager, will be batting ninth. So far, neither pitcher has given up a single hit, but we're about to enter the bottom of the second with the Detroit Wolverines coming to bat. Dillon now at bat, the first baseman. He's going to hit a ground ball to third base, and that's going to be one away. Reedy now going against Harley. Harley's going to hit a ball to right field. Waldron's going to have to make a play. He dives. He can't get it. Harley is going to get a single, the first hit of the game for either team. Here we go. Shaw now. The catcher's up. Shaw's going to hit a single to center. We're going to send Harley to third. So runners on first and third. Ryan, the second baseman, is up. He's going to line out to third base, and that's going to be two away. Next up is Kid Elberfeld. Kid Elberfeld went 1 for 4 yesterday. He's going to have a triple. Kid Elberfeld clears the bases, knocks in 2 runs with a triple. Great hit by the shortstop. Here comes the pitcher, Joe Yeager, to the plate, and he's going to hit a ground ball, and that's going to end the inning. But Kid Elberfeld with a huge triple to give Detroit an early 2-0 lead. We finished 5 innings. And Detroit's right-hander, Joe Yeager, has been incredible. He's only allowed 1 hit so far in the game. And now we're in the 6th inning where there's already 1 out, and Anderson is about to come to bat and do something that you don't see very often in baseball. The center field. Top of the order, here's Anderson, the first baseman. Anderson needs a 1-12, and he gets the great 1. Because it was a 1, gives him a chance to try to score an in-the-park home run, and he does do it as he rounds all the way to third, takes the shot, and he is going to be safe and inside the park. Home run. Detroit jumped up early, getting 3 runs in the first 3 innings. Then both teams scored a single run in the 6th. So we're entering the ninth inning. It is 4-1. Detroit is still holding on to their lead. And Joe Yeager, the right-handed pitcher, has been incredible and is about to complete the game. Top of the ninth. Waldron is up, the right fielder. One of the best hitters on the team so far. He is 1 for 3 today. He's hitting .500 in the postseason. Good guy for Milwaukee to have leading off, but he's going to hit a ground ball to Dillon, who's going to scoop it up, and that will be an easy out. Yeager now going against Fultz. He is 1 for 7 in the postseason. He does have a triple, though. Yeager is going to have to take care of this one, and he cannot. That's going to be an error. And now with Yeager's horrible arm, our pickoff play, Fultz has a chance to run. We're going to hold on to the ball. He is going to be safe. Here's Diggins. He's 1 for 3 today with a double. He's going to hit a ground ball to first base. Dillon is a good defender. And Dillon will take care of it himself, letting the runner go over to third base. Fultz on third is not an issue for the Wolverines. Here's Ketchum, the center fielder. He is still yet to get a hit. He's going to hit a ground ball to Casey, who's going to throw it on over to Dillon, and that's going to end the game. Detroit wins 4-1. So our second day of games are done in the American League, and here's where everything stands from today's results. The Chicago Invaders, the number 1 seed, destroyed the number 8 Minneapolis Millers 12-1. Chicago leads the series 2-0, the only team in the American League to actually be leading their series. In the second series, the Detroit Wolverines bounced back from their first game loss against Milwaukee. Detroit won 4-1. Cleveland Babes, the number 3 seed, is the only home team to lose today as they lost to Kansas City 9-7 as Kansas City tied up the series 1-1. And finally, the Indianapolis Hoosiers, desperately needing to bounce back after the huge disappointing Game 1 result. And the Hoosiers did so by winning 5-2 and knotting the series at 1 apiece.